crab monster. I said, team built this puppet, and each shot takes 2 weeks.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to my Star Wars Skeleton Crew Episode 6 reaction video / initial thoughts. I just finally watched the newest Episode 2 Skeleton Crew. Yes, I am a day or two late on that, so my apologies on that. However, the episode is titled Zero Friends Again. Everything going on with Jude I find extremely interesting throughout this episode, and everything that goes on with the kids, it picks up towards the end of the episode, but much rather is a bit slow as kind of my initial thought with it. It's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video, kind of breaking it down, but also note that I will have a separate video here on the channel into the more regards of the different references, things that you might have missed, and Easter eggs as an overall breakdown video, so definitely stay on the lookout for that by hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. We, of course, are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, or kind of react to all of it with you guys right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here, not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so it should be very clear and cut. Yes, of course, there are spoilers ahead for the latest episode of Skeleton Crew, so if you haven't already checked it out, definitely go check it out. And if you're still on the fence if you should have tried this show by now, you definitely should have. It's a great show. I know the Acolyte left a sour taste in a lot of fans' in mouths, of course, but this show is not the Acolyte. This is Skeleton Crew, and it's part of the Mandoverse, and it's been a great show thus far. Looking back on some of the episodes, I feel like some of the episodes are kind of filler, not all that of a killer. Nonetheless, though, Jude's whole story that takes place in episode 6 here definitely is the pushing factor and what is really pushing the story forward. And I hate to say it, but the kind of common thing to say with an episode like this for the kids' perspectives, which we do spend a majority of the story with, is, oh, it is character development, and that is what it is after all. At the end of the day, they split into the two groups and learn more so of one another, getting to kind of really fully trust each other, I guess, in a weird way, or really come to terms and understandings with each other as they split off into two separate groups. One of the girls goes with one of the boys, so Neil and Fern go together, and then Wim and KB go together, and they do learn new things about one another. And I think it really is into so more of the fact of how far they're able to push one another and their capabilities of that exactly. Towards the end of the episode, of course, was quite a edge of your seat moment with them trying to pull the ship out of the trash compactor kind of scenario, very similar and remnants of episode 4 A New Hope, with the group Han Solo, Leia, and Luke all stuck in the trash compactor. So it did very much remind me of that, or the end of Toy Story 3, oddly enough, when they're headed towards the fire and the garbage dump. We do finally get to learn more so about KB, which was definitely a highlight for some fans. I'm definitely one of those fans, finally getting to learn more about KB and fleshing her character out, and also putting Wim to the test. Like, are you able to save her or not, because of like her disability is what they kind of call it in the show, of like why she wears the visor essentially, and that is connected to her brain. They quote some type of accident that had happened to her, and that is why she does have the visor on, very similar to like Lobot in The Empire Strikes Back on Cloud City. So getting to learn a little bit more about that, or just kind of being able to be with the character a little bit more in this episode, was definitely a highlight on that side of things, and more so of a little bit of a backstory is something I'm hoping for to come from KB, and exactly kind of why she does have that, because now I have more questions about that exactly. And it was also one of my disappointments with this episode, is not learning more so of a backstory with Jude Nana Wood. But however, they do push the story forward, and we do see him back with the pirates, and we really do get to learn his true intentions, it does seem like. I kind of theorized in our preview video and a couple of our other Skeleton Crew videos here on the channel that he was like kind of trying to set up some type of ploy, or to like, escape the pirates by taking the kids prisoner, but not explaining it to them. Essentially was kind of like me holding out the hope for it. That does not no longer seem to be the case whatsoever, as he is now back with the pirates and has actually won the pirates over. I think that he will at the end double cross them in some way, in some fashion, and maybe that was just a way to kind of get out of that situation in that scenario. Here I go again, kind of holding that hope out for Jude's character. I'm definitely curious to see what SM-33 does do, because he's now like kind of powered off, so when he gets powered back on, maybe what's going to go on with him. If he'll be reprogrammed or actually help Jude get out of the situation, because his last command from Jude, the captain, was to attack. So maybe he'll wake up kind of guns flinging kind of situation and help Jude get out of whatever situation he does seem to get himself into. But he does seem to reveal, everything that he knows about Atten to the pirates pretty much, and kind of wins them over to be their new captain, and now has Captain Brutus back down to the first mate. It does also appear that Jude technically does have the coordinates to Atten, but so does KB, so now it's becoming really a big race against time kind of situation and scenario. Whether or not the New Republic does come in to help Atten, as it seems a greater, grander scaled battle is headed towards that planet, is kind of up in the air. Like, is Atten going to, take that, I guess, quote-unquote risk to contact the New Republic and contact the outside world, outside of the barrier to help them? Or even then, are the pirates going to be able to get past this quote-unquote barrier? And same thing applies for the kids. The kids have the ship back, so they definitely seem to be already 10 steps ahead, in comparison to the pirates. But even then, the pirates also are on their ship, have the coordinates as well, and so do the kids also have the coordinates to Atten. Now in this episode 7, in the next episode, it definitely seems to be a race against time. Overall, many fans I have out there have been saying that this isn't definitely the strongest episode or the funnest episode or the best episode, but definitely setting up a few things that is very exciting to look forward to, not just episode 7, but also the finale in episode 8 and the week after for Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I'm definitely looking forward to the next couple of episodes and what else goes on in Skeleton Crew. As I had also mentioned at the beginning of the video, we'll have a full-on breakdown slash actual reference breakdown and things that you might have missed throughout the episode video here on the channel shortly, so definitely be on the lookout for that by hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. And of course, I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing. So make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.